What's going on, everybody out there? This is Daniel Richardson, and this will be a very brief episode, message, whatever you want to call it. This really goes out to not just the Anchor podcast portion of my audience, but also the YouTube crowd as well. I've been off the airways for a couple weeks now, and honestly just did not have the desire to record a podcast, at least not the one we've been running. I know for 7 weeks now we've been running Daniel's Horror Talk, and honestly I got nothing really to say on that end like I thought I would. Same reason I kind of restarted and rebooted this channel several times. When Saturday night rolls around, or Friday night as the case has been lately, I'm just tired. That's just all it boils down to. And I just feel like I'm doing this out of a sense of obligation rather than enjoyment, which is why I should be doing this. And so, I don't know, I just kind of decided to quit doing it, like quit doing things that don't make you happy, I still want to podcast. I still want to do this on YouTube as well, but I just kind of feel like right now, at this point in my life, there just isn't a whole lot of time to do so. So if I'm going to do anything, I want to do something that I truly want to do, something I can't wait to do. And in reality, the last year and a half or so that I've been kind of in this parallel dimension of purgatory, or whatever you want to call it, in my life. There's only been a couple of these shows I've really been super behind. And that was the Retro Horror Academy and the Shudder Slaughterhouse. I haven't been watching a whole lot of Shudder, and that's why I haven't done the Shudder Slaughterhouse in a while. But Retro Horror Academy, I've been watching a ton of old, I've been going through the list and everything. And so I decided, what I'm going to do is I'm kind of combining the podcast, the stuff I do on Anchor, with the YouTube stuff, and basically the plan is I'm going to continue both of those shows sporadically. There is no set schedule. It'll literally just be when I can do it, I will pop them out. But I'm going to pick up the Retro Horror Academy at 1920. Now, on Daniel's Horror Talk, I already kind of covered it. So what I decided to do is, I did it, in depth. I will go ahead and just take the clip of that, the clip from that podcast where I discussed 1920s, all the movies I was going to discuss anyways, and I will go ahead and just copy and paste that, and the next episode of the Retro Horror Academy will be that. And then, like I said, just from here on out, just whenever I can get around to it. But know that when I do get around to it, you'll have a more energized Daniel. You'll have someone who actually wants to do this, and it won't just seem like I'm going through the motions, which I feel like I've been doing for the past. I feel like every episode of Daniel's Horror Talk has just been me going through the motions. So you'll notice on Anchor, and I'll talk to the Anchor crowd now, that I've changed the name of the channel from Daniel's Horror Talk to just TPS Podcast, or TPS Production Podcast, or something like that. And I decided, I'm just going to kind of loop all of our stuff onto that. So again, there will be 2 different shows coming out: Retro Horror Academy, Shudder Slaughterhouse. And if there's anything else that kind of pops up, I'll just kind of shoehorn it in there. On YouTube, I'm going to continue making these, but honestly, I think I'm going to stick to the podcast format. Honestly, it's just easier to edit, it's not much to deal with, and they're easier to upload. So, in all honesty, that's probably what I'll be doing from here on out, just providing these podcast-type videos. Of course, you'll have a little still photo or whatever, but again, I feel like with the YouTube channel, in addition to these 2 podcasts, I'll be episodes will be popping out. In addition to just random videos from time to time, I'll also just be keeping that mostly exclusively either TPS shorts or as a place to kind of pump our actual stuff, because again, we are getting into, today's the first day of spring. So we're going to be getting into filming again soon, getting stuff shot, and so I have a place to kind of dump trailers and behind-the-scenes videos and whatnot. So guys, thank you again for listening. That's all I got, and yeah, till next time.